professional hip-hop violinist. Ladies and gentlemen, coming to the stage, I present to you the one and only Svet.
C'est comme si, c'est comme ça, ma chérie. La la la, Francia, Colombia, me gusta. Freeze. J Balvin, Willy William, te gusta. Freeze. Los DJ no mienten, le gusta a mi gente y eso se fue muy bien. No le bajamos, mas nunca paramos, es otro palo y blanco. ¿Y dónde está el gigante? ¿Y dónde está el gigante?
to the 2018 Alabama DECA State Career Development Conference, featuring our keynote speaker and entertainer, Svet, who will return later in the program. Alabama DECA is pleased to recognize this year's conference sponsors: Publix Supermarkets, Inc., Alabama Securities Commission, Alabama Army National Guard, AT&T, Knowledge Matters, University of Alabama in Huntsville, Auburn University Montgomery College of Business, Greater Birmingham Convention and Visitors Bureau, R&L Cabinets, Weston Transportation, Comfort Care, FDIC, Jacksonville State University, Johnson & Wales University, Lawson State Community College, Legacy Cabinets, Naheola Credit Union, Pars Chevron, Shelton State Community College, Shirts and More, Sweetwater State Bank, Troy University, Val's Fresh Market, Wellborn Cabinets, Inc. We thank these sponsors for their continued support of Alabama DECA and the development of future leaders and entrepreneurs in our state. The DECA experience isn't just for one kind of member with one specific set of goals. The DECA experience. Alabama DECA is pleased to recognize this year's conference sponsors. The DECA experience isn't just for one kind of member with one specific set of goals. The DECA experience is about exploring your options, discovering new paths, and experiencing opportunities you never knew existed. With DECA, the possibilities for success are limitless. From DECA's competitive events and leadership opportunities to career pathway conferences and chapter programs, there is a unique event, program, conference, and campaign for every member to participate in. Being a DECA member allows you to discover your true ambition, realize your college and career goals, and begin a journey of self-discovery. With DECA, your knowledge, skills, achievements, and experiences are truly limitless. Leading the way on this year's Limitless Journey is your 2017-2018 State Action Team. Please welcome to the stage your District 4 Vice President from Jemison High School, Madison Gay.
Good evening, Alabama DECA. My name is Madison Gay, and I'm your District 4 Vice President. This year has been a grateful honor to serve you. Along with being a member of DECA, I'm also a member of Beta Club, FFA, and FCCLA. Speaking of wonderful, I'm now proud to introduce my amazing advisor, Ms. Sandra Cullen.
And for District 3 is a Presidential Scholar finalist from Auburn High School. Let's give an Alabama DECA welcome to Karina Choi.
Hello, Alabama DECA. My name is Karina Choi, and I am your District 3 Vice President. I am a senior at Auburn High School, where I am a part of the International Baccalaureate Program, the debate team, and student ambassadors. It has been an honor to serve you as a state officer of this incredible organization. Now, I would like to introduce you to my incredible advisor, who has given me endless support throughout my DECA journey, Ms. Lynette Farguson.
Let's welcome your Vice President for District 2 from Holtville High School, Catherine Daniel.
Hello, Alabama DECA. My name is Catherine Daniel, and I am your District 2 Vice President. I am a junior at Hopeville High School, where I am a member of the Beta Club, Band, and Drama Club. I have really enjoyed being the District 2 Vice President this year. Now, allow me to introduce my amazing mom and advisor, Ms. Jennifer Daniel.
Your Vice President for District 1 is from Demopolis High School. Please welcome Brianna Howerton.
Hello, Alabama DECA. My name is Brianna Howerton, and I'm your District 1 Vice President. I'm a senior at Demopolis High School, where I'm a part of Mu Alpha Theta, Spanish Honor Society, Key Club, and Youth League. It's been an amazing honor and a wonderful experience serving you this past year. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. Speaking of amazing, I'm proud to introduce my lovely advisor, Ms. Courtney Kirby.
Alabama DECA was uniquely served by two state vice presidents this year, Charles C. Murphy and Justin McCulley. Please welcome Alabama DECA's state vice president from Jemison High School, Charles C. Murphy. Please welcome your...
Good evening, Alabama DECA. My name is Charles C. Murphy, and I'm your state vice president. I'm a senior at Jemison High School, where I play softball and am involved in every organization that my school has to offer. Serving you this past year has been one of the most rewarding opportunities that I've ever been given. I have loved every minute of contributing to this incredible organization that has given so much to me. With that being said, I'd like to introduce my advisor that has impacted my life and my love for DECA more than she'll ever know, Miss Sandra Cullen.
Please welcome your state vice president from Autauga County Technology Center, Justin McCulley.
Woo! Hello, DECA students. My name is Justin McCauley, and I'm your state vice president. I'm a senior at Prattville High School, where I'm a member of the Student Government Association, Student Ambassadors, and my local DECA chapter. This has been a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity serving you this past year. Thank you for allowing me to do this. I am proud to introduce my exceptional advisor who has the knowledge, kindness, motivation that is one of a kind, Miss Vanessa Emerson.
Alabama DECA, welcome your 2017-2018 state president and presidential scholar finalist from Central High School of Clay County, Cole Burns.
Good evening, DECA students. My name is Cole Burns, and I'm your state president. I'm a senior at Central High School of Clay County, where I play varsity football and basketball. I'm the Senior Beta Club president, and am a member of Fellowship of Christian Athletes. I'm also a worship leader at my local church. Serving as your state officer for the past 2 years, and as state president for this past year, has been a true honor. Thank you for putting me in this position and believing in me. Now, I would like to introduce my beautiful mother and advisor, Ms. Keisha Burns.
Members and advisors, show your enthusiasm for your 2017-2018 Alabama DECA State Action Team.
The 2018 Alabama DECA State Career Development Conference is now in session. Welcome to all of you. Alabama DECA, the event you've been waiting for is finally here. You sit among the best and the brightest students in the state of Alabama who are taking the lead through participating in competitions, workshops, and by demonstrating civic consciousness. Alabama DECA members are proud to be responsible young men and women. While DECA members come from a variety of backgrounds and experiences, we share common interest and goals. This creates spirited competition and motivation to succeed. We are an excited, enthusiastic team of winners. So let's all continue to work and grow together, because together, our possibilities are limitless.
As members of DECA and citizens of the United States of America, we should take every opportunity to honor both our organization and our country. Let's remember the military men and women who have already served and those who are on active duty. And let us honor the memory of those who have sacrificed their lives for our country. Please stand and join me during the playing of the national anthem and the pledge to the American flag. Attention, salute, pledge. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please be seated.
We as Americans have the national anthem to bring us together and show our pride for our country. As DECA members, we have the DECA Creed that we stand by as our motto. The DECA Creed is about taking stands, making promises, and accepting responsibility. We all subscribe to the creed where we join DECA. Let's read the words of the DECA Creed together and vow to live by them every day. I believe in the future for which I am planning for myself in the field of marketing and management, and in the opportunities which my vocation offers. Alabama DECA members are pleased to welcome to our conference Mrs. Collie Wells, Interim Deputy State Superintendent for Career and Technical Education and Workforce Development. Mrs. Wells is leading the way for Alabama DECA and challenging us to become competent professionals in Alabama's workforce. Please give a warm DECA welcome to Mrs. Wells.
I'm honored to be here tonight to bring greetings from the Department of Education. Congratulations on being part of this great conference. You've absolutely worked hard to earn the opportunity to be here this week. And I want to commend you for being a part of DECA and for being a part of a student organization that has goals to make a difference in our communities. Being a member of a Career Tech student organization is more than just paying for your membership and your affiliation. Membership requires active involvement, which will help you to be more sought after as an employee. Through DECA, you are learning about teamwork, communication, and developing personal and workplace skills that will make you more valuable in the workplace. We know that high-quality career and technical education programs strengthen the pipeline by supporting a workforce that will meet the demands in our communities. Through your involvement in DECA, you are learning integrity, self-confidence, self-motivation, and work ethic, professionalism, and responsibility. These are very important qualities that all employers are looking for today in their employees. Before this week is out, I want you to give a special thank you to your advisors. Many of you students don't realize the sacrifices that your teachers make every day and every week to give you these opportunities. So please give them a round of applause and appreciation for their efforts. I appreciate your enthusiasm, but there's a time and a place for that. All right? A special thanks also to the state staff, because without them, this conference could not be had. So a special thank you to Dawn Morrison, Rochelle Seals, Lisa Weeks, and Lily Ellison. Craig Collins is also here from our staff, as well as Ed Crenshaw. These are all of the people that work at the department who are behind the scenes making things happen for you and giving you this opportunity. So I personally would like to say thank you to the state staff who are so dedicated to give of their time for this to be a successful event for you. Again, I appreciate the opportunity to be with you tonight. I look forward to the opportunities that you have to compete in competition, to lead your organization forward. The opportunities before you are absolutely limitless, but you must apply yourself and go with self-confidence to do the things that are part of the DECA Creed. I hope that you have a great conference and have a wonderful time this week. Thank you so much.
Alabama DECA partners with the Muscular Dystrophy Association to help fight the battle against muscular dystrophy, ALS, and related life-threatening diseases that take away muscle strength and mobility. Here to recognize the chapters who have participated in this year's fundraising activities is Ms. Catherine Shivers, Director of Business Development from the Muscular Dystrophy Association. DECA presents us with many opportunities. One opportunity to reach out to others this year was through our State Recognition Project and contributing time and money to the Muscular Dystrophy Association, a program that helps people with life-threatening medical conditions and enriches the human experience with hope, strength, and dignity. Let's watch some of the faces of those impacted by your donations.
Don't let me down, don't leave just yet. I've got more to learn, you've got so much more to get. This is not my mind, no, something's wrong. Drop as deep as you want, but you can't sink a love song. Don't give me up, don't go away. I've got art to spare and so much more to say. I'll be right here, please don't be long. Drop as deep as you want, but you can't sink a love song.
Alabama DECA partners with the Muscular Dystrophy Association to help fight the battle against muscular dystrophy, ALS, and related life-threatening diseases that take away muscle strength and mobility. Here to recognize the chapters who have participated in this year's fundraising activities is Ms. Catherine Shivers, Director of Business Development from the Muscular Dystrophy Association.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Catherine Shivers with MDA. We are very proud of the 30-year partnership with DECA nationwide. This year, DECA chapters across Alabama raised almost $5,000 to help individuals and families who are fighting muscle disease to live longer and grow stronger. At this time, I would like to recognize the schools who helped contribute. Will the following schools please come forward? Addison High, Meek High, Auburn, Stanhope Elmore, Demopolis, Carver Senior High, Northridge High School, and Jemison High School. When I call your name, if you'll step forward and get your certificate. Addison High School. Meek High School. Auburn High School. Stanhope Elmore High School. Demopolis High School. Carver Senior High. We would also like to recognize the two schools this year who went above and beyond. Northridge High School raised over $700 to help MDA. The 2017 highest fundraising school overall was Jemison High School. They raised over $3,000 this year. Thank you again for your support. We will look forward to working with all of you in 2018.
This year, we had one chapter to achieve the DECA Developing Level status for Alabama DECA State Recognition Project. This chapter is to be commended for their hard work and dedication to the mission of DECA. As a representative from Auburn High School comes to the stage, here are a few pictures of Auburn High in action. The DECA advisor for Auburn High School is Lynette Farguson. Congratulations to all Auburn DECA members who worked to make this state project a success. We challenge all chapters to be involved next year.
Be bold. Be limitless.
Be DECA.
What I'll miss most about DECA is the connections that I've made throughout this. I've met people that are my friends that I consider family now, and the lessons that they taught me, how to be punctual, how to arrive on time, how to work on my communication skills and leadership skills to become vice president of my chapter's DECA.
DECA has made me a better leader. It has also inspired me to run for many leadership positions, such as District 1 Vice President and our local chapter president.
DECA has definitely helped me decide what I want to do once I get to college.
Since I like the role plays and everything that goes on at DECA so much, I want to go into global business.
DECA helps me to be involved with the community and building my communication skills.
DECA has given me a sense of accomplishment from the various projects that we do throughout the year.
DECA has helped me grow my leadership and communication skills. It's also helped me be more comfortable speaking in public.
DECA has given me the opportunity to grow as a leader and travel to different places.
My favorite part about DECA has been the competitions and all the friends that I have made throughout the years.
DECA has taught me to be more professional and has also brought me out of my comfort zone.
DECA to me is an opportunity for growth. It's almost like an automatic confidence boost, and it allows everyone to grow as people and just become their true self.
I'm doing DECA this year in order to further improve my marketing skills and also get more involved with community service projects for the city of Demopolis.
It helps with my communication skills and helps me work with others.
DECA has taught me to be a leader and to seek new opportunities.
Persistence, time management, and determination.
Make young citizens better people, and through leadership projects and community service, those kind of intertwine each other.
Be Demopolis DECA.
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 Be bold. Be limitless. Be Demopolis DECA.
And now it's time for membership, individual, and chapter awards. Alabama DECA continues to make strides in excellence at both the state and international level. It is with great pleasure that we recognize these chapters and advisors for their accomplishments. The membership campaign helps chapters grow by making the DECA experience available to more student members, keeping alumni involved, and engaging professional members such as administrators, teachers, parents, and business partners. Recognition for the membership campaign is based on chapter membership submitted through the online membership system by December 1st, 2017. The following chapters reaching achievement level for the membership campaign are asked to send a representative to the stage. Holtville High School, Jennifer Daniel and Kim Miller, advisors. Park Crossing High School, LaCourtney Mitchell, advisor. When your chapter's name is called, please step forward to receive the DECA Chapter Campaign Membership Achievement Level Certificate. Holtville High School. Congratulations to these chapters. The achievement level of the Community Service Chapter Campaign is achieved by conducting community service activities from the beginning of the school year through DECA Month. The chapters reaching the achievement level for the Community Service Campaign are asked to please send a representative to the stage. P.D. Jackson Olin High School, Tammy Jackson, advisor. Winston County Technology Center, Latricia Faulkner, advisor. When your chapter's name is called, please step forward to receive the DECA Chapter Campaign Community Service Achievement Level Certificate. P.D. Jackson Olin High School. Winston County Technology Center. Congratulations to these chapters for an outstanding year of achievement. Let's give them a big hand.
DECA proudly recognizes our chapters meeting the Thrive Level Standard of Achievement for Community Service and Promotional Campaign. Demopolis High School, Courtney Kirby, Advisor, and Holtville High School, Jennifer Daniel and Kim Miller, Advisors. Please send a representative to the stage. To reach the Thrive level of the Community Service Campaign, these chapters found unique ways to serve their communities, publicize their events, and document 75% membership participation. To reach the Thrive level for the promotional campaign, these chapters share with their school and with their community what DECA is all about and how their chapter is making a positive impact. Your outstanding chapter activities within your school, with your alumni, and in your community speak highly of your members' efforts as premier DECA chapters. Please step forward when your chapter name is called. Demopolis High School. Holtville High School. Congratulations to these chapters. We are celebrating an outstanding year of limitless growth through our association's accomplishments. Leading the way are the following chapters showing their commitment to continue to move DECA forward by posting membership increases. We are proud to recognize the members of the 2017-2018 Alabama DECA Chapter Honor Roll. Will the following high schools please send a representative to the stage when your name is called? Addison High School. Centerpoint High School. Clark County High School. Demopolis High School. Eufaula High School. Gadsden High School. Haleyville Center of Technology. Holtville High School. Jackson High School. Meek High School. Muscle Shoals High School. Park Crossing High School. P.D. Jackson Olin High School. Stanhope Elmore County High School. Winston County Technical Center. Please step forward when your chapter name is called. Addison High School. Centerpoint High School. Clark County High School. Demopolis High School. Eufaula High School. Gadsden High School. Haleyville Center of Technology. Holtville High School. Jackson High School. Meek High School. Muscle Shoals High School. Park Crossing High School. P.D. Jackson Olin High School. Stanhope Elmore High School. And Winston County Technical Center. Congratulations to all these outstanding chapters.
At this time, we'd like to recognize a couple different people. First, tonight with us in the audience, we have last year's state president, Miss Leah Leary, who is also a judge for us this year. So would we all give Leah a big round of applause? Also, Alabama DECA proudly recognizes two of our chapters accomplishing registration of more than 100 members. We ask the members of Hoover High School and Clark County High School to please stand for a round of applause. Congratulations, you guys. Would a representative from Hoover High School please come to the stage? Alabama DECA proudly recognizes Hoover High School as the largest Alabama DECA chapter for the 2017-2018 school year. It is with great pleasure that we present you with this banner to hang proudly at your school. Congratulations, Hoover. Hoover High School will also be recognized by DECA Inc. at the Leadership Luncheon during ICDC. Our largest chapter in attendance for the 2018 Alabama DECA State Conference is Clark County High School. Would a representative from Clark County please come to the stage? We present this achievement certificate to the Clark County chapter, Ms. Rebecca Bradford and Mr. Ashley Allen advisors, for the tremendous effort that it takes to bring 59 members to the Alabama DECA State Career Development Conference. Thank you for your continuously strong presence and commitment to Alabama DECA. We thank all of our chapters for your support and your membership in DECA.
Our keynote speaker, Svet, is one of the most unique acts of today, as he bridges the gap between classical and modern music. Svet was born in Bulgaria with an amazing gift for music, and he started playing the violin at the age of 3. He moved with his family to the United States when he was only 11. His musical journey continued to evolve throughout his high school and college career, when he started to combine hip-hop along with skills on the violin. Eventually, Svet was chosen to participate in America's Got Talent Season 7, where he amazed America with his talent, which jump-started his career as a professional performer. After his presentation, we will recognize our Professional Division Awards and hear from our state officer candidates. Please welcome back to the stage, Svet.
Hello, everybody. Fix this. Good evening, everyone. My name is Svet, and it's really an honor to be here at this year's DECA State Career Development Conference. I want to thank DECA for this opportunity to not only participate as a performer, but also as a keynote speaker here in front of all you young leaders who have achieved so much to be here. Special thanks to Rochelle Seals for making this happen and finding me amongst all the other hip-hop violinists out there. Rochelle, where are you? There you are. Thank you so much. Big round of applause for her. She's the one that brought me here. Academics are truly the backbone of the American dream. Not too long ago, I was right here, there in your shoes, getting ready to graduate high school, applying for colleges, trying to decide whether I should go with a black or a white tux for my prom. Oh yeah, didn't also mention finding a girl too. It also was an exciting time, as many of you are still unsure of what field of study you'd like to pursue. It feels as the world is full of options, and you don't want to choose the wrong one, you want to choose the best one for your future. My senior year of high school was really an exciting time in my life, as I'm sure it's in yours. Today I wanted to share my story of how I'm standing here in front of all of you and hope to be an inspiration for achieving in what you believe in. I want to share where I come and with all the obstacles which unfolded as I chose the journey for my destination to success. Also, I want to talk about the importance of discipline, which leads to excellence in life, education, and even personal relationships, as opportunities and doors have opened for me as a result to my success in my academic days. I was born in Eastern Europe, in a small country next to the Black Sea called Bulgaria. Growing up, I was faced with living in the busy capital city of Sofia, which has a population of about 1 million, which is a lot considering the fact that Bulgaria only has about 7 million people total population. At the age of 3, my mom took me to my first violin lesson. She and my teacher at the time saw how much interest I expressed, and as a result, I started to play and my musical journey began. I started to practice hard and long hours at an early age, sometimes even practicing 4 or 5 hours every single day. You can imagine what that goes through a child's head at 5, 6 years old when his mother says, forbids him from playing outside, and unless he practiced for the day. It was not my favorite cup of tea, that's for sure. At the age of 7, I completed my first contest for talented kids in Bulgaria. I ended up with 2nd place out of the entire country, which was pretty awesome for me. The winner of the competition, you know who it was? It was another violinist who studied with my teacher at the time, and from what I remember, I had an enormous crush on her. The next year, I was fully determined to crush my crush at the competition, and that motivation got me 1st place that year. I felt that was the biggest achievement of my life at that point. At the age of 11, we were faced with a huge challenge and opportunity, along with my mother and younger brother, to come to America and leave our old lives behind. As a kid growing up, I always pictured America as the land of honey and gold, where money just grows on trees. And I was pretty disappointed the moment we came out of JFK Airport to see the most stereotypical thing of all: an overweight security guard stuffing his face with donuts. That's what we thought of America. Things truly changed the moment we came to the United States. With no other family here, all I had is my brother, my mom, and my violin. Luckily, me and my brother were young, so we were able to pick up English right away and start school immediately. My mom got remarried at the time, and I thought our transition to this new country with skyscrapers and huge malls, which I've never seen before, was going pretty smooth. That was until the abuse from my mom's husband began. I witnessed my mom with such difficult situation as no kid have to see their mother go through. My mom, however, is a very strong woman. She immediately made a decision to get away from my husband at the time, and she literally asked our neighbors next door to drive us to a shelter for battered women and children in the city of Rochester, where we live. With no other family here, our destiny at the time was to live in a shelter with about 30 other families where they cook together, eat together, sleep together, and all we had is a tiny room with a queen-size bed in which me and my mom slept on, and a baby crib which my 8-year-old brother had to sleep in. During our time in the shelter, I still had to practice, as my mom never stopped pushing me, of course. And one of the administrators in the shelter noticed that I had a talent for the violin. She immediately organized for me and my mom to take a trip to the Eastman School of Music, where the shelter was able to schedule for me an audition in front of a violin professor there. I walked into that practice room, and I was told by the professor to play a piece of music for the first time. I looked at it, and I started to play. I was immediately stopped by him, and he told me to start playing from the beginning with more emotion, whatever that meant. I imagined the nerves I must have had at the time. He stopped me a few more times throughout the entirety of the piece, but I was able to get through the entire thing, thankfully. When I walked out of that room, I was pretty sure that I had miserably failed and that this was a complete waste of time. That's when the professor came out of the room, came to me, shook my hand, and said, "We would like to offer you a full scholarship to the school if you're willing to work hard." I was like, yes, of course I do. I mean, yes, I would love to, you know? I thought to myself, things are finally coming together. Given that the professor was Russian, the fact that he cared enough to point out my mistakes meant that he really liked me. During the time, my mom was going through divorce, and we had a good chance of getting deported back to Bulgaria because of it. The judge who overlooked our case at the time saw that I had gotten a full scholarship to one of the best music conservatories in the country, and amazingly, he granted us an opportunity to stay if me and my brother continued to go to school and continue our education here. That was one of the best moments in our life. Everything was going to change for the better. Going to school was tough for my brother and me, as we had to catch up with the other kids, and our English was still in its infancy. However, we had to catch up, and we were able to start high school on the right time. I played in the school's orchestra, as well as played high school football in the fall, and I ran track and field in the spring to get in shape for football. I'd say we eventually fit in pretty well. My senior year, as it became a reality, my mom was constantly pushing me towards applying for colleges left and right and taking violin lessons, even though I must admit I was pretty distracted by athletics, social lives, girls, or the fact that I found the love of my life, hip-hop. The first time I discovered hip-hop, my world immediately opened up. I began being obsessed with writing lyrics, making beats, trying to make my own music as I wanted to do what the other guys were doing on the radio. My first hip-hop performance was my senior year during our school's talent show. I came out with my violin, playing a classical piece by Vivaldi for about 30 seconds, and then all of a sudden, the music stopped, and I left the stage. That's when I heard my classmates yelling, "Oh, come on back, we want to hear more, come on." Little did I know, or little did they know, I was about to flip the script. The bass of that beat I had made at the time hit so hard, pretty much the entire auditorium got up on their feet. It was crazy. All of a sudden, I came out with playing the violin so fast, and everyone started to cheer, kind of like you guys did earlier. And I felt this surreal feeling come over me that I was immediately addicted to it. And I knew I never want this feeling to leave me. I always want to come back to this. I started to play hip-hop violin all over town as I started college as well. When I started college, I began my journey in Morrow Community College, which is a 2-year school and not your typical 4-year institution. My grades in high school were not the best as the distractions of life caught up to me and I had to build my way up. From the moment I started MCC, my mom instilled in me that the only reason I was able to get in school is because of financial aid, and if I wasn't getting A's and B's, I would get kicked out of the program. I started with pursuing a degree in liberal arts, going to class every day, studying and being involved in after-school activities, which also included me getting the incredible opportunity of becoming a peer mentor. As peer mentors, me and about 15 other students organized wellness events, community outreach programs, as well as mentor new students to college. I think that being a peer mentor helped develop and shape me into the man I am today. At the end of my academic career at Morrow Community College, I finished with a 3.9 GPA. I was pretty proud of myself as I had to put a lot of hard work into that number. I started to apply for 4-year schools for my bachelor's, and I got accepted into one of the most prestigious universities in the country, the University of Rochester. I started to pursue my 4-year degree, and I overloaded on classes because not all my credits transferred from Morrow Community College. That was the point in my life where things started to get interesting. I was going to classes on weekdays, and I started to actively travel my hip-hop violin around the East Coast on the weekends. I went to audition for America's Got Talent my senior year, and I auditioned in New York City as I waited to be seen by the judges for about 16 hours that Sunday. Literally went in for like 6 in the morning, I got seen at like 12 at night. So they were pretty amazed with when I got offered a spot on the show. However, sometimes things in life, when difficult things come at you and you have to make difficult decisions, you have to face it like a real man, a real person, I should say. So basically, they offered me a spot to be on TV the same exact day I had a senior year final exam at U of R. So I had to choose, graduate or be on TV. So I chose to take the final exam and I graduated. Thank you. I think I made the right decision. I think so. And just wait for it. I wasn't going to let, all my 4 years of hard exams, long essays, and lots of math go to waste because of a short-term opportunity. That's what I thought at the time, at least. I graduated with a bachelor's in economics and marketing/management. Not what you expected from your typical violinist, right? The fact that I was the first member of my family to graduate from a U.S. university was an extremely great moment in my life. And of course, I made my mama proud. Sometimes in life, you have to make those important decisions in which will mark your destiny. And as long as you keep working hard and keep doing what you love, opportunities will come to you. After college and after I graduated, life got pretty tough. Believe it or not, I graduated in 2009, right amongst the financial crisis of the housing market, and unfortunately, seeking employment was very difficult, even coming out of a good school. I began to work at a call center. I had expenses, and I needed a job to pay for them. 6 months passed, and I felt like my life was just passing me by without any sort of opportunity to achieve success. I took a risk, I quit my job, and I started to work full-time in music, performing everywhere I could. And I told myself that I will build a brand and an empire eventually. That's when things really started to change. In 2012, I applied for America's Got Talent Season 7, and at that point, I was really starting to become a great performer and a violinist. That Christmas, I received a phone call of a lifetime. The phone buzzed. I was like, hello? I said, good evening, Svet. My name is Lauren. I'm a producer from AGT. We received your audition video, and we would like to offer you a spot on the show. And I was like, wow, that's amazing. And she was like, did you graduate? I'm like, what do you mean? I'm like, did you graduate college? We remember you from a few years ago, and if you graduated already, we would like to offer you a spot. And I was like, of course, let's go, let's do this. And that literally changed my life. But that just goes to show you that life has its funny ways of working out, and the patience and determinations are the keys to success. And it's also called karma. So when I was at the show, when I was on AGT, it was really a surreal experience. I was in front of America. How many people watched the show? I don't even know the numbers. But I auditioned in St. Louis in the Fox Theater there. It was about 3,000 people, packed. I played in front of Howard Stern, Sharon Osbourne, and Howie Mandel. And when I auditioned, after I finished my piece, I did my own original. It's actually the first piece that you guys heard earlier. That was my original. And I played that for AGT. The moment I stopped playing, and I did the little spin like I did for you guys, people started to cheer my name, which was like unheard of for me because I know a few of you guys asked me in the beginning, how do you say your name? Svet? I'm like, Svet. And now imagine 3,000 people cheering for you. Svet, Svet, Svet. I was like, wow, I'm on top of the world. So Howard Stern gave me an incredible compliment, said I was the best. Sharon Osbourne gave me a yes. Howie Mandel, he gave me a yes, even though he hasn't grown any hair since. I got to Vegas, which is the next step in the competition. And that's when I got eliminated from the show. But I think I got out of the perfect time from the competition. Because check this, as soon as you pass Vegas, they give you a contract in front of you, and they sign you for about 5 years, and you can't book anything on your own. So what happened to me is they eliminated me in Vegas, but I got my 30 seconds of fame on TV in front of how many million people on TV, and I was able to be independent and work on my own without anybody or any agency to take percentages from me. So things are not, all peaches and everything. You have to work hard afterward. And after I got the show, it wasn't like I was getting opportunities left and right. I was on TV. Now I had a cool promo video I can show to people. But I still had to pursue my dream. I still had to contact agencies left and right. I still had to get my own shows. So that's all I was doing. I was hitting up every single agency in the book, blasting my promo video around. And people who saw me on TV and remembered me, they picked me up. I toured the college circuit, and I pretty much performed at about 200 schools in 2013 and 2014, which was crazy. I literally circled America, every single state. I've been to big cities, New York, Miami, Dallas, in small, tiny towns like Walla Walla, Washington, which is in the middle of Washington State. It's a tiny town. So it was an amazing journey. I got to tour America, and what I learned from it is you meet all kinds of people, everybody, all shades, colors, shapes and sizes, everything. And you learn how to communicate with everyone. So that was literally one of the best experiences of my life. But as I'm sitting here in front of you guys, it wasn't easy for me always, and you can see. But things got even harder for me after I toured the college market. In 2016, I was starting to get headaches, weird headaches, from the back of my head, my neck. I thought maybe I was performing too hard, I was working out or something too hard or something. And the headaches started to get worse and worse. So August of 2016, they got so bad that I literally had to go to the emergency room. I went to the ER. They did a full body scan. They did an MRI on me. And what they found was a tumor the size of a grape in my cerebellum, which is the back brain. And that was crazy. That was hard. So when my mom heard those words, she immediately freaked out, as any mother would freak out, you know. So my thought was, what do we do about it? I spoke to my doctor, and he said, well, we have to do surgery. So, hold on, wait a minute. Brain surgery, you mean? Like, yeah, they have to go in my brain and remove the tumor. So I had to, you know, I had the decision to make. Should I go through with this, or should I not? I had to be brave, not just for myself, but for my mom, for my brother, for my family, for everyone around me. So we chose the surgery. I went in, 4-hour surgery. 4 hours later, I woke up, and the first thing I did, just move my fingers, make sure I can still play. And given that I had so much support, you know, I knew I had to get better quickly. So the doctors tried to offer me, you know, opiates to, you know, subdue the pain and all that. I refused everything. I said, no, I want to heal on my own. I want to feel the pain, because I was stitched up all in the back, and you could see like the scar. Yeah. So I wanted to feel my own pain. I wanted to feel my own recovery. So I refused all anesthesia, opiates, oxycodone, this and that. I refused everything. And I told them that I'm going to walk that same night. 4 hours later, I was on my feet walking. And then the next day, I had so much online community support, Facebook, family. We actually raised over $40,000 on my GoFundMe page. It was crazy. And the next day, I walked in front of the hospital, and I played Let It Be on the violin. I put it on Facebook, and that video automatically went viral. ABC actually did a story on me. David Muir, the ABC Nightly News, they did a story, and they shared it, which was amazing. But I basically wanted to show people that, you know, anything is possible, and you shouldn't let nothing hold you down. So I recovered very quick, but as soon as I recovered, I was faced with another challenge. I had to do chemotherapy, and I had to do radiation. So that was not fun. Chemotherapy, I did 2 rounds, and then radiation 30 days in the brain, which completely destroyed my body from the inside. I lost my hair, which was like the tiniest thing, but I lost like 20 pounds. I was 155, I got down to like 132. So I had to recover, you know, and this was only a year ago, so I'm still recovering. I'm back at my full weight, but it was a long journey, you know, in the making. So, you know, after cancer, what I thought to myself is, first of all, now I have to make it my life's mission to inspire others. Not just perform as a performer, violinist, but I want to share my story with people to let you know that anything is possible, and that you can never let the fear of what's holding you down hold you down. You got to just look past that. And that's what I'm doing at this moment. You know, I'm traveling around the world. I give an enormous amount of performances everywhere. I've been to Abu Dhabi, I've been to Dallas, I've been to Amsterdam, Europe. It's awesome to travel. I would suggest everybody, if you have a chance to travel, travel. It will just enrich you. I'm not rich, but I live a crazy rich life. And it's awesome. So from now on, what I'm doing is just thinking positive and moving forward. I'm working on a new album. I'm working on my show. I'm entertaining you guys tonight. So I want you to, one thing to take out of this is just live your life. Live your life and never look back. So I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart to Decca and everybody for having me here today. Thank you guys so much. You've been incredible, and I will be back later to play for you. So thank you.
Thank you, Svet. We are truly inspired by your story and your talent. Svet will return to show us why he is uniquely known as an electronic hip-hop violinist in just a little while. The 2018 Professional Division Awards from Decca Inc. provide an expansion of opportunities to be recognized for exceptional support of Decca. The 2018 Outstanding New Decca Chapter Advisor Award recognizes new advisors who are actively participating in DECA programs. These advisors have service of 3 years or less. Please come to the stage to accept your award. Ashley Allen, Clark County High School. Christy Johnson, Gadsden City High School. Taylor Crouch, Eufaula High School. Brooke Kleckler, Hoover High School. Maggie Coe, Jackson High School. And Janice Lane, Selma High School. Please step forward as your name is called. Ashley Allen, Clark County High School. Christy Johnson, Gadsden City High School. Taylor Crouch, Eufaula High School. Brooke Kleckler, Hoover High School. Maggie Coe, Jackson High School. And Janice Lane, Selma High School. Congratulations and welcome to the DECA family. The Outstanding Chapter Advisor Award recognizes noteworthy accomplishments of DECA advisors conducting key chapter activities and contributing to the DECA State Association's program of work. We ask the following advisors to come to the stage as we present the 2018 Outstanding DECA Chapter Advisor Awards. Keisha Burns, Central High School of Clay County. Sandra Cullen, Jemison High School. Courtney Kirby, Demopolis High School. Lynette Farguson, Auburn High School. Vanessa Emerson, Autauga County Technology Center. And Jennifer Daniel, Hopeful High School. Please step forward as your name is called. Keisha Burns. Sandra Cullen. Vanessa Emerson. Lynette Farguson. Jennifer Daniel. Courtney Kirby. Congratulations, 2018 Outstanding Chapter Advisors.
Today we honor several of our advisors for their years of service. The Years of Service Recognition Award recognizes the continued efforts, commitment, and dedication of advisors to chapter members through years of service, recognized in 5-year increments. Would the following advisors please come quickly to the stage to receive a token of appreciation for your service to Alabama DECA as your name is announced? Rebecca Bradford, Clark County High School. Nina Middleton, Haleyville Center of Technology. And Jackie Rogers, Winona High School. Please step forward to receive your award as your name is called. With 15 years of service, Rebecca Bradford, Clark County High School. With 20 years of service, Nina Middleton, Haleyville Center of Technology. And Jackie Rogers, Winona High School. We award these certificates and pins with gratitude for your dedication to preparing emerging leaders and entrepreneurs. Congratulations.
The Alabama DECA Hall of Fame Award is presented to advisors with notable service to Alabama DECA and its members. This year, we would like to recognize one of our retired but not forgotten advisors. This advisor has made DECA and his students a part of his life. He tirelessly and unselfishly worked to make sure that all of his students were afforded all of the opportunities that come with DECA membership. Competition wasn't just about winning, it was about pride, honor, and excellence. Please welcome our 2018 Hall of Fame inductee, Mr. Tim Klages, Eufaula High School. ICDC to domination and virtual business challenge competitions. Mr. Klages, your legacy and your contribution to the many lives you have touched is deeply appreciated. We present you with this award, and your name is now included on the Alabama DECA Hall of Fame plaque. Thank you and congratulations. Alabama DECA chapter members were challenged to create an original design for our state and international conference t-shirts. This year's t-shirt design winner is Dylan Kimbrough, Jackson High School, Maggie Coat Advisor. Thank you for sharing your talent and creativity.
This past year, you may have concentrated on service through many of DECA's projects, focusing on improving your personal and business skills. Some of you have chosen to serve in a leadership position. It takes special courage, self-confidence, and dedication to seek local, district, or state office. You must be prepared to work hard, stay organized, and give up personal time to accomplish the association's goals. Today, 8 Alabama DECA members believe that they have the skills and leadership abilities to become members of our state action team. Each candidate will speak from this podium. Candidates will have 4 minutes to speak. State officers are elected by the entire voting delegation. The campaigns will be presented in the order of District Vice Presidents 1, 2, 3, and 4, State Vice President, and President. We begin with the candidates for Vice President of each district. We have 2 candidates running for District 1 Vice President. Please welcome Kennedy A. Johnson from P.D. Jackson-Olin High School.
Good evening, state officials, DECA state officers, DECA officials, candidates, and fellow DECA members. My name is Kennedy Johnson, and I am a student at P.D. Jackson-Olin High School, where legends are made. Today, I am standing here to inform you what I think DECA means. I would like to start by sharing my perspective and my visions with you for DECA as District 1 Vice President. When I think of DECA, I think of the enrichment of young business leaders. DECA prepares emerging leaders to compete in a global society. DECA is an organization that seeks to prepare young individuals on how to become business leaders in tomorrow's society. Business leaders that will prepare students for their future career goals. My vision for DECA is to cultivate more resources and tools to help inspire other students to join DECA and to continue to help grow DECA chapters across Alabama. I want to ensure every upcoming DECA member becomes academically prepared, community-oriented, and experienced leaders of our future America. This year, we held a community canned good drive, which was very successful. The canned goods were delivered to the Greater Food Bank of Alabama. I also volunteer at Jesse's Place. I want to inspire young individuals to enhance their knowledge and create a career path that will empower student leaders. My career goal is to become a licensed psychiatrist. I know that this will entail me attending undergraduate and medical school to fulfill this desire. DECA has helped me to understand the importance of how preparation is necessary to fulfill my future career goals. I have now begun researching necessary to operating and owning my own business. I know that owning my own business will require hard work and dedication to identify the necessary resources for having a business. I would like to not only better myself, but to encourage and assist my fellow DECA members in doing the same. Joining DECA has afforded me the opportunity to attend various professional development conferences, whether in-state or out-of-state, such as JLDC, and my most recent conference was the Sports Marketing Conference, which was held in Orlando, Florida. DECA creates opportunity. Vote for me, Kennedy Johnson, for District 1 Vice President.
Thank you, Kennedy. Please welcome our next candidate for District 1 Vice President, Ravon Muhammad from George Washington Carver High School.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Ravon Muhammad, and I'm running for District 1 Vice President. My vision for Alabama DECA is to improve the relationships between our outstanding achievers and low membership schools. My experience has made me competent, responsible, and a great listener. The community that I live in has given me motivation to become the best. Through determination and a well-formatted campaign, my desire to become the vice president of this prestigious organization will come to fruition. I have great plans for our district and state that will keep this organization moving in the right direction. DECA has prepared me to become an emerging leader and entrepreneur for a career in marketing. I want to travel around Alabama to the schools that do not have DECA and introduce them to greatness. I also want to do something that no other president or vice president has done, which is bring fun to the organization. I intend to have a statewide party to get more people involved in our organization, creating a positive experience. In closing, my goal is to bring more opportunities, excitement, and fun to DECA. And remember, vote for Ravon and you'll have fun.
Thank you, Rayvon. There are no candidates for District 2 Vice President.
We have one candidate running for District 3 Vice President. Please welcome Chelsea Lee from Auburn High School.
It would be a lie if I say that I'm not nervous to speak in front of the new generation of leaders and entrepreneurs that are seated in front of me. But I hope to convey my message to everyone about what DECA means to me and why I deserve the state officer position. DECA itself can offer numerous opportunities and experiences for students to become academically prepared, professionally responsible, and most importantly, actively grow into a leader. DECA is more than just an organization. It's a passion. It gives individuals every opportunity to learn to connect, to communicate, and to lead. Lastly, it's an organization that practices real-world leadership by adopting a structure that mirrors business and industry. For this, I started to grow great fondness in this organization. Participating in entrepreneurship competitions was a turning point in my life. It was my first experience to think innovatively and display my business and confidence to the well-respected judges. I was able to surpass my different challenges, all while injecting strength and leadership qualities throughout the process of pitching my idea. Through this, I was able to discover DECA and integrate my passion for business and leadership. Developing leadership skills is a continuous process which requires dedication for professional development. And I was able to build and utilize those skills through DECA by being an active leader and a member. Not only am I a DECA officer, but I'm also in the progress of becoming a co-founder of my Red Cross Club in my school. I am a principal player in both my sections of District Honor Band and Orchestra. I balance my busy schedule between being an active leader, a self-disciplined student, and a varsity athlete. In the past, I was an officer for FBLA and had multiple experiences as a leader in the community. I'm responsible, skillful, and ambitious, like each one of you here. I accomplished essential skills and techniques for the sense of future preparedness for this opportunity. Just like everyone here is determined and dedicated to win their events in the 2018 state competition, I am determined to win your votes and win this officer position. DECA has taught me new skills and revealed me the new passions and experiences. For this, I want to further my interest and run for District 3 Vice President. I am passionate for the things I'll accomplish, such as leading, interacting, and communicating with the local and state chapter. All starting leaders, entrepreneurs, and the up-and-coming generation of marketing-minded individuals still need a passionate leader. And so here I am, Chelsea Lee, ready to take the responsibility on leading a group full of entrepreneurs and unique individuals. But in all seriousness, I know you guys have been hearing these same types of speeches over and over again, and it's just going through one ear and out the other, so I'll stop here. But two things you need to take away from my 3 minutes of this speech is that I am Chelsea Lee, and I am voting for Executive Vice President of District 3. Remember, every vote counts. Thank you.
Thank you, Chelsea. We have one candidate running for District 4 Vice President. Please welcome Jayla Baker from Autauga County Technology Center.
Hello, I am Jayla Baker, and I am running for District 4 Vice President. I am an active member of the Prattville High School French Club and French dance team. I actively participate at my church, and I am on that dance team as well. I am also involved in the Chick-fil-A Leader Academy at the Autauga County Technology Center. I am also the parliamentarian for our DECA chapter. I know some people may be wondering, why is she trying to add vice president to her list when she already has a lot on her plate? The answer is because I care. I care for those who struggle to figure out what they aspire to be in life or who they are. I care about those who know what they want but still need that extra push to help them along the way. There's a quote that says, "Leaders become great not because of their power, but because of their ability to empower others." I also believe that in this position, I could help to empower those of you who are in need of that extra push for greatness. Once again, I am Jayla Baker, and I'm running for District 4 Vice President. Thank you.
Thank you, Jayla. We have 2 candidates running for State Vice President. Please welcome Jessica Bradley from Hoover High School.
Hello, everyone. My name is Jessica Bradley, and I'm running for Alabama DECA Vice President. I would first like to thank my advisor, chapter, and friends at Hoover High School for supporting me in running for this position. To begin, I would like to talk about a few of my favorite things. I am a strong advocate of food, especially Chick-fil-A, my camera, jewelry making, my friends, and obviously DECA. I became a member of DECA my sophomore year of high school. I joined DECA because I had a love for entrepreneurship, but little did I know that it would become such a passion of mine. I came to state last year, and I competed, and to say the least, I was completely blown away. I was blown away by the experiences and the networking at the competition. I was blown away by the friendships and connections I made in such a short amount of time, completely blown away by the entire experience. I got to write a 10-plus page paper last year, and to my excitement, I was fortunate enough to qualify at state and attend ICDC in the spring. It was a life-changing experience as well. The theme of my campaign is the Olympics. I don't know about y'all, but watching the young athletes compete for worldwide titles at the Olympics empowers me. The strength and determination of those athletes is truly limitless. I look up to those gold medal athletes as role models, and I hope one day everyone can do the same with me. I hope I can mentor and serve as a strong role model for every single member in this room. I will strive to empower all Alabama DECA members, and I want everyone to feel as if they have a voice and an impact in making decisions at a state level. I hope to encourage members to take risks and involve themselves within this wonderful organization. I would not be standing here if I had not taken the risk of joining and competing without knowing anything about DECA. DECA has made a lasting impact on my life, an impact I would like to share with all of my state. As your state vice president, I would strive to increase not only member participation, but also greater involvement of the members within the state, such as through chapter community service projects that aid the Muscular Dystrophy Association. I will work to keep a strong social media presence on multiple platforms in order to maintain a strong source of communication around the state. I promise to work with my state officer team to ensure a successful year for every member here. If awarded this opportunity, I will work with that same Olympic, limitless rigor and determination for DECA. Go for the gold, vote me, Jessica Bradley, as your Alabama DECA Vice President. Thank you.
Thank you, Jessica. Please welcome our next candidate for State Vice President, Jerobert Braxton from P.D. Jackson Olin High School.
Good evening, state officials, DECA state officers, DECA officer candidates, and fellow DECA members. My name is Jerobert Braxton, and I'm running for DECA State Vice President. Let me tell you a little about my DECA experience and a little about myself. I'm an active member in church where I volunteer with the food truck to help feed the homeless. I also volunteer with James Construction to help rebuild homes and remodel homes. I attend P.D. Jackson Olin where legends are made. I'm a DECA Vice President under my advisor, Ms. Tammy Jackson. I enjoy doing a variety of things. As DECA Vice President at Jackson Olin, we do a lot for the community. Last year, my school partnered with Publix and started a bread and pastry pantry, where students and people in the community could come once a week to the school and get bread and pastries. This year, we also did a canned good drive where we donated the goods to the Greater Food Bank of Alabama. We also started a literacy program at Jackson Olin for the school where we have partnered with ATF to give away free books to the students. Last year, DECA did a Christmas dinner at the school where the community and students could come out and celebrate the true meaning of Christmas together. And 15 students were able to take home complete Christmas dinners from prepared by DECA to complete for Christmas. I would like to thank DECA for taking me to conferences that I never thought I would go to, like the JLCD conference last year at the BJCC and the Sports Marketing Conference this year in Orlando. I myself would like to influence other young people like myself to join DECA. My business classes and other CTE classes have taught me how to manage a business. And I think that all young people should have that opportunity. I think that DECA has the ability to create young entrepreneurs. My vision for Alabama DECA is to recruit more young people like myself so they can get the many opportunities to grow as a leader and make great friendships. Give back to the community like I am doing. I think DECA prepares young future leaders for future careers. I also think DECA tries to give the best in as many scholarships opportunities as they can give out. I look forward to being your next state vice president. Vote for me, Robert Braxton.
Thank you, Robert. There are two candidates running for the position of state president. Please welcome Catherine Daniel from Hopeful High School.
Good evening, Alabama DECA. My name is Katie Daniel, and I'm running for state president. I've had the privilege to serve alongside this year's state action team as the District 2 vice president. And let me tell you, I will never forget the people I've met or the things that I've experienced. I hope that you'll give me the opportunity to serve you again, only this time as your state president. In my time on the state action team, I have learned that there are 3 necessary character traits that every leader must possess: leadership, commitment, and experience. I believe that if given the chance, I can bring these 3 traits to Alabama DECA. Harold S. Janine once said that leadership is practiced not so much in words as in attitude and in actions. I've done my best to put this quote into action in my life. I've attended ICDC, held 6 school officer positions, and am currently enrolled in college classes. But more important is what I can do for Alabama DECA if elected president. I promise that I will contact each chapter at least once a month and make myself easily accessible so that if any of you have any questions about DECA, you can ask me. I will also increase the number of chapter visits so that I can interact with you and you can ask me your questions in person. An organization is only as good as the bonds between its leaders and its members, and I know that, which is why I'm dedicated to keeping in touch with you. Speaking of dedication, commitment is defined as the state or quality of being dedicated to a cause. I am committed to Alabama DECA. I will increase the number of chapter visits so that I can always be in touch with you, the members of Alabama DECA. I will also do my best to continue the work of this year's state action team and work on improving Alabama DECA's social media pages so that it will be easier to reach you. If elected, I will be committed to promoting a positive image of Alabama DECA across the state and nation. I believe that I have the experience necessary to be the next Alabama DECA president. I admit that I still have much to learn, but don't we all? And also, at what point in life do we stop learning? The answer is never, but I will use what I already know to work for you. I am currently a state officer, and I have learned so much over the course of my tenure from my fellow state officers and our state advisor, Ms. Seals, that I know that I could effectively lead Alabama DECA to its next stage of growth and prosperity. I promise to continue the work of this year's state action team, and I sincerely hope that you will allow my experience to work for Alabama DECA. Becoming a state officer was one of the greatest things to happen to me. I have learned so much over the course of 1 year, and now I would like to help you. By becoming DECA president, I can bring my leadership, commitment, and experience to our organization. Ultimately, though, the choice is yours, and I trust that you'll make the right one. Don't forget to vote me, Katie D., for DECA P. Thank you.
Thank you, Catherine. Now, please welcome Curtis Watson from George Washington Carver High School.
Greetings. My name is Curtis Watson, and I attend George Washington Carver High School, and I am running for Alabama DECA State President. My vision for Alabama DECA is to inspire others to become leaders through my service. I am a well-qualified applicant who possesses leadership, friendship, and an awesome personality. My goal is to learn from past and present leaders for support and guidance. I perceive myself as an intelligent, strong-willed, and a responsible young man willing to learn and to lead. My enduring vision depicts communities collaborating with DECA to build an even stronger foundation for high school marketing students. My experience has provided several opportunities in this pivotal moment in which I am thankful to declare my candidacy. DECA is an important organization which will be spread from city to city and state to state in order to ensure the enhancement of our communities. I plan to go to various schools in Alabama that provide and don't provide DECA to inquire it as an exceeding program. In closing, I need the support of my fellow youth to work with me to make DECA an even more successful corporation. Thank you for your time, and remember, vote for Curtis, because he won't hurt us.
Thank you, Curtis. Good luck to all of our candidates in tonight's vote. Remember that all voting delegates need to cast their vote. A delegate assembly will be held immediately following the closing of this session in Ballroom 3, which is the room behind us. 4 delegates from each chapter are asked to attend. Your advisors have your voting delegate ribbons. Cell phones and other data-enabled devices will be used for voting. Voting delegates must wear their voting delegate ribbon in order to be admitted and to cast their vote. And now, what you've all been waiting for. Returning to the stage, electro hip-hop violinist, here's Svet.
Are we ready to have a good time or what? Come on, y'all.
Time DJ, stop the music! What? Turn down for 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 what? For this. Y'all ready for this?
Is the mic on? I'm gonna show you guys something special right now. Ready? Is my violin on still? No, it's not. They turned me off. Why do you guys get so quiet? Okay. All right, you ready?
Hey, let's hear it one more time for Svet. Thank you. Tomorrow's grand awards session will begin at 9 a.m., and our Alabama DECA State Career Development winners will take the stage to receive their awards and the honor to qualify to represent Alabama at ICDC in Atlanta. Remember that curfew tonight is 11:45 p.m. Please be courteous at all times. Let's leave a positive Alabama DECA impact on the hotel's employees and its guests. Good luck to each of you tomorrow. Voting delegates, you must be seated next door within 10 minutes to be eligible to cast your vote. When you leave here, please leave out if you're a voting delegate, please leave out this way and then go into the room right there behind you, but go through the way that you came in. Don't go through that door right there. Hold on. The opening session is now adjourned.
And I know